Hey everyone, Kristen here. I have a nice little update for my 2023 temperature blanket. I have up to week/block 14, technically 15 if you want to include the 2021, but anyways. But I have finally decided to sit down and start sewing it together. I had to go on YouTube to look up how I was going to do this because I did not. It's my first time doing hexagons, like granny stitches. That's one thing. Granny stitches is one thing because I can just like crochet them as I go along. Whereas this one, I could have probably done that, but I see a tutorial for that, but I didn't like that, so I found a video. Sorry, I'll put in the link in the description of how to do the invisible stitching or whatever it was called. It pretty much is invisible except for, a few spots you can see if you're really looking for it. But I absolutely love how it came out. First, I'm going to show you. Okay, so these two rows are together, but these two, I've only stitched these two together, so I'm going to show you that one first. Okay. So here it is. It is visible on the back because I did mess up right there. But other than that, you can't really see the white. I used a soft white to stitch it together, and yeah, I absolutely love it. When I first started it, I accidentally did it the wrong way, so I had to tear it up. It's actually on the first row. Tear it apart and redo it, but hey, we live, we learn. This is my first time doing this, so I learned some lessons. But I also found another mistake I did. So everyone know, if you see my other videos for this, know I have a 2023 block. Well, when I was putting it together, I realized I didn't do it the right way. I had to swipe the block went this way. See, perfect, but my blocks actually go this way. So I talked to Dave, I showed him, he says, you know what, it looks good angled. So that's what it looks like angled. However, I'll show you the whole blanket. See if I can get the whole thing in a shot here. Top. There we go. It's gonna be a nice lap size blanket. I like it so far. But yeah. There you go. So let me try to get it all in. There we go. Pretty much all in one shot. But yeah. That is the blanket so far. It's looking really nice. I love it. I know I said when I first started the series, that I wasn't gonna do halves right here, just leave it as it is, but I don't know. Part of me is still thinking that, but part of me is like, I should put a half in there just to keep this from flopping and that, but I still could. I don't know. I'm still figuring that out. But I just realized I messed up. What rows? I forgot a side. I forgot to stitch the side together. I'll be right back. I got it. So, actually, let me put this camera around and I'll record myself stitching so you guys can see what I'm doing. Alright, so, yeah, I noticed as I was filming this that I completely forgot to sew this part together, so I'm going to show you guys how I do that. There is the link in the description to the video I used. My brain is not working with me today. Take my needle out. I love this little jar. I got it at, there we go. I got it at Michael's a few years ago, and it keeps all my stitch markers and my little axolotl in there, because I have another one sitting on a shelf, so that's my other one my son gave me. She gave me both of them, and a Lego glow-in-the-dark spider. So yeah, I love it. Anyways, so I Yeah, remember I gotta actually center myself in the middle of the camera here. Alright. So how am I gonna start? As you know. My brain's just like, what am I supposed to do? Alright, let's see if we can zoom. Oh, there we go. Oh, that might work better. Oops. I think I'm zooming in too far. I think that'll work. I don't know. So, what you do, that's probably the worst because you can't really see it. I see it's a little bit better. Is you basically go in between and you go through the V, and that's how you do it. So I'm gonna get started on this side, which there's actually 3 here when there's only supposed to be 2. Man, I messed up. Any other? Nope, just that one. I have 3 double crochets instead of 2. Awesome. Anyways, so go in here. See, it goes right through. I pull and then I just leave a little tail at the end so I can go back and weave that in at the end. And then you get your other side. And you find about, so it's gonna be a little difficult because, you know, extra stitch on this one. So here is the, here's the center. It's a chain 1. So I'm gonna go right there. There we go. Sorry for the noise. It's beautiful out, so I have my window open with a screen in it, my front door's open with a screen in it, so it's nice out. Okay. So now, there we go. What I like to do is unblur my camera first. There we go. Line up like this set of 2 double crochets, and then this set. I just like to group them up. So see. And this one. And this one. There we go. And like I said, this one's gonna be a little difficult because I do have that extra stitch in here, but I'll make it work. So where am I? I don't know where I am. Here we go. So again, go in between, just like that, and then you pull through. Oh, excuse me, you don't have it tightened up yet. It's basically what do you call it, a ladder stitch. And yeah. You know, when you're taking your time, it is a little bit time consuming, but you know, when it comes to something like this, you want to take your time because you don't want to mess up. I messed up way too many times already putting this blanket together. So yeah. But yeah, I found it to be quite easy. There's other that you could have done, just like the front loops of both or the back loops of both you could have done. But I was like, I'm gonna be different. You know, I'm already testing my skills on doing these hexagons. So you know what? Why not test a little bit more with putting this together? And then when you want, you can wait till you get to the very end to do this, or you can do it partially the way through. Hold this end and just pull and then pull. You see right there, you can see it, but once you lay it down flat, I don't think you're gonna, you don't really see it. But yeah, it's really cool. I like it. So let's, yeah. This is apparently going to be a longer video than I expected. But you know what? Not many people watch these videos all the way through, so I'm going to see if I can figure out how to put a timestamp in here and, You know, like, oh, this is where I went back and showed you how to do the stitching and blah, 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 all that fun stuff. I can only imagine doing this with bigger hexagons where there's even more stitches per hexagon. Like, I'd be here all day doing just one block, like I am right now. I'm all day doing one block because I'm talking and not paying attention. And trying to make sure you guys can see it in the video the best I can. Well, I know I can do better, but you know. I also gotta try to make sure I'm actually hitting my stitches right. It's too quiet in my house. I had music going, but I had to mute it because, you know, YouTube. I'm listening to 1033 The Edge in Buffalo, New York. And it's like one of the best rock stations around here. Now when it comes to country music, Texas has got it all, hands down. I listen through the Odyssey app because that's where most of them are through now, if you're not listening to them on the actual radio. And there's this channel, 99.5 The Wolf in Dallas, Texas. And honestly, I think they're the best country station because they play older country, they play newer country, and it's just really good. I just got to remember, you know, when they're talking about time and that, like, they're an hour behind us here in New York. So, I'm getting better with that. And the people that do the morning chats, they're funny as hell. I love them. Let's see, we'll pull them tight again. There we go. Look at that. Almost done. But yeah, I have Spotify, but I don't know. If you don't want to do with ads, you gotta pay premium. And it's what I used to do, but because the ads on Spotify are just really annoying, but I can handle the ads and commercials on a radio station. So anymore, I just listen to the Odyssey app. Listen either the country or the rock. Another good station here in New York, in Western New York, is 98.9 The Buzz. It's through Rochester, New York. They play a lot of oldie like 80s, 90s rock music and stuff like that. So another good station. So yeah, almost done. Let's see here. Where am I gonna go here? Yeah, looks about right. Alright, just pull and tighten. There we go. I think it's just so cool watching when you pull and it just like whoop, disappear. It's really cool. Okay. I think I'm gonna go. Yeah, smoothing my needle in my hand. I think I'm just gonna go through here. Just a random stitch. Pull it all the way through. There we go. There. And it doesn't look too bad because, you know, it's part of the hexagon. At least I don't think it looks too bad. No way, there we go. There we go. That's a lot better. So since I got it pulled tight a little bit, go back here. The hardest part, I think, is when it comes to weaving in your ends, and if you're using a different color than one of the blocks you're sewing in, then it's a little bit hard because you don't want the color showing through. Oops. But other than that, it's not bad. Thankfully, this is right here by my starter block, which is in the soft white, so yippee for me. Let's weave it in a few times. And do it here in the thicker part, which is the 4 double crochets. Go through again. I need to do a couple swipes through. Yep, we're good on that end. Let me go back here to we first joined. Uh-oh. You're an ambulance. Anymore is becoming normal around here. We live in a small town. Go figure. Probably going down to the nursing home. As usual. Woo! Hit my camera stand. So yeah, there we go. And just flip this back over. Looks good to me. And just start weaving it in. Yeah, it's good enough. Doesn't gotta be perfect. And I can be a perfectionist at times when it comes to stuff like this, but eh. Yeah, we'll go one more. Good enough. Oh, and these scissors, I found have been the best scissors I use. You can get them at Dollar Tree. Well, $1.25 store now. But yeah, they're really good. Let me put my needle away before I lose it again. But yeah, see if I can get my spider out real quick. Yeah, there's our glow-in-the-dark spider. It kind of freaks you out at night when it's dark down here and you see that thing glowing. I also have, where is it? That stitch, oops, that stitch marker right there. It goes to this hook. Does it goes to also glow in the dark? So yeah. Come on, there we go. So yeah, there we go. Now it's sewn in place. Yay! I like it. Looks good. Alright. So there we have it. Sorry this video took a little bit longer, but I wanted to, when I realized I forgot one side. But you know what? I'll just do it on camera. Yeah, it takes a little bit, makes more time, but you know what? Sometimes it's worth it. But again, first 2 rows are done. You know my chicken wing arms. I call them chicken wings. There we go. So yeah, I'm happy with it. It's so cool. It's pretty. It is very time consuming trying to get these ends weaved in. Sewn together, the blocks sewn together, but is it worth it? Yes. Am I glad I'm not working with black yarn? Definitely yes. A couple of my blankets in the past I would use black for like separation colors. This year it's soft white. So yeah, that's the blanket. Here's the sheet. I have been keeping track of some of the temperatures, like on April 9th. They said it was supposed to be a high of like 60 something, but as of 3:02 p.m. it was only 49 degrees, so I wrote it down so I would have it. And then on the 10th at 1:18 it was 60, and at 3:41 it was 62, and then I think it was a little after 4 o'clock I went to 63. But either way, even the 63, it's still in the same color group. So yeah, gotta love us in New York weather. You never know what you're gonna get. So I guess that'll do it for this video. Thank you for taking time to watch this very long video. I apologize again. And see you guys in the next one. Bye!